Yeah, I mean, I was trying something out, to be honest, and I don't know if it's going to stick or not. We'll see. It might revert back to Kim. I was just trying to separate myself from the music, basically. So I've got my own identity. I've actually not done any at all. So I'm not quite on that level of boredom yet, to be honest. We've been really busy. I've not really had much time to do anything like that, to be honest. I've been doing drawing, that's what I'm doing now, actually. I've been drawing flowers. Here's one of my flowers that I've been drawing. Yeah, I can't believe it's actually been that many. That's how long we've been in lockdown for, right? Because I started them at the beginning of lockdown. So yeah, it must be like coming up 8 weeks, which is crackers. It's gone quite quick, actually, because I've had the streams to break my weeks up. And hopefully that's helping other people like break their weeks up as well. A few people have been saying they actually look forward to Sundays or watching the stream, which is lovely. So I think it's little things like that can just help us through this weird time. I think I saw Post Malone's though. That was cool when he was doing like the Nirvana stuff. Like I love Post Malone and I love Nirvana, so I was all for that. But yeah, I've not. To be completely honest, I've just been keeping myself busy with being creative. I've not really had a moment to to kind of sit down and relax. I've just been like, right, let's get onto it. Let's try and learn some new songs. And the thing that I have been doing to wind down, as I said, I've been getting into my art. I'm no good at it, but I enjoy it. Bit of doodling. But yeah, I've just been singing non-stop, really. Yeah, we did an acoustic set as well. It was brilliant. It was a really, really good experience. Like, it was just overwhelming, to say the least. But yeah, I enjoyed every minute of it. And it's a shame that, obviously, this year there isn't going to be anything like that. So when we come back to be able to do things like that again, I don't think any of us will be taking it for granted at all. Like, we'll be soaking it all in every moment. So I'm really looking forward to kind of getting back and doing things like that again. But I'm loving doing the streaming as well. Like, it's different. It's not the same by any means, but it's still like a chance to connect, I think. And it's been really lovely to do that as well. I mean, I'm all for saving lives and staying in if we have to. 100%. And, it's just staying indoors and doing things differently is a small price to pay for the amount of lives that it'll save. But fingers crossed it still will be going ahead and things will kind of be calmed down by then. We'll have to just wait and see, I suppose. So keeping fingers crossed for that one. I think for a long time, for many, many years, I've actually been, I mean, I don't know how deep that you want to get with this interview.
No, it's up to you. It's completely up to you.
Yeah. I mean, I've been ill. I've been really sick. And it's only recently that I've started to get better. And I think I was always doing music for the wrong reason, if I'm going to be totally honest. And I was doing it to try and get some sort of, I mean, obviously I loved it the whole time and I loved entertaining people, but there was part of me that needed that validation of people because I didn't feel good enough myself. And now I'm at a point where I'm healing and I feel like I'm doing it because I enjoy it for the first time, and that's really special. Whereas before I felt like I was trying to prove something to the world, and I just feel quite content now. You know, I'm just doing it because I genuinely love doing it, and that's really special. That's great because I have suffered. It's with my mental illness and my mental health, but recently it's kind of, yeah, I feel like I'm a lot more myself than I ever have been. Like, I'm sat here in my scruffs talking to you, like, with no makeup on. There's something that, like, a few years ago I wouldn't have done because I felt like I had to be a certain way. I put a lot of pressure on myself, and now I'm just trying to enjoy life and enjoy the moment and enjoy what I'm doing. So yeah, I do think that in a way this is the truest and the most real that I've ever been. And I've enjoyed doing personas in the past, but it was a persona, it wasn't me. Like, this is me. You know, this is me, no makeup, just sat here in my room in my pajamas doodling. Like, you can't get much more real than that. And I'm creative, and I do love, like, the Voodoo Woman was so much fun to create that persona, but I guess I felt like I needed that persona to be good enough, and now I'm just a bit more chilled out, I guess. I'm healing.
You made me crawl on hands and knees. I bear the scars for all to see. The temple that we built on holy ground, now in pieces 'cause you tore the whole thing down. I'm unbroken, I'm unbroken. You left me here to die, but you won't see me cry. I'm unbroken, I'm unbroken. I'll hold my head up high.
I think, like, I wasn't, in the past I haven't been very confident in myself, so I felt like I've had to have that, like, that mask, like, with the Voodoo Woman and stuff. It helped me a lot at the time. And it is, like, it's fun, and it's fun to create that as well, like, as a creative outlet to create a character. It's like cosplay, which is fun. It's a lot of fun. But there's something also nice in just not worrying about that, not worrying what other people think. And I guess, like, I mean, it was very recently, this is all very recent for me, that I kind of created a bit of I tried to create a bit of a barrier with changing my name on Facebook again. But I don't know if that's going to stick. It's just hard to create that space between being a musician and, you know, just being yourself, really. It's something that I struggle with. I mean, it's given me a lot of hope and confidence and love. It's been wonderful, and it's been really nice for me to just sit there as myself and just share that moment with people, because I feel like it's really like cheering people up too, and the fact that I can do something in this like rubbish time, even if it's just a really small thing, which is just, you know, entertaining people on a Sunday night. Like, it brings me a lot of joy knowing that it's bringing other people a lot of joy. And that's really rewarding. It's probably the most sort of fulfilling thing that I have done musically, just because of how intimate it is. I think it's really lovely. I mean, I'm going to continue to do my streaming on a Sunday, 4 p.m. on a Sunday on Facebook. Every Sunday, I'm going to continue to do that. But I'm also doing a few ticketed events. So I did a ticketed event last week on Wednesday. That went down really well, so I'm going to do another one of those. So that's going to be a private show, and I do them a little bit differently. I have a bit more of a different setup where you can buy a ticket. And I'm doing that with my good friend, the Rock Fairy, who runs a Friendly Rocker. I'm wearing the t-shirt now, actually, that she sells. So we are planning on doing another one of those next month. So that's, you can't watch it again. Once I've done it, and then it goes basically. Unless you're a Patreon, because I post it on an unlisted link onto my Patreon, so my Patreons can watch it again. So my Patreon is www.patreon.com/Kim Jennett. That's my Patreon page. It's got like, I post videos and like original music and things like that on there. It's a really nice little community that I'm building. So I've got about 60 Patreons now, which is amazing. So I'm just trying to do things every single day to keep people happy on Patreon, and then it keeps me going, which is lovely. I hope that because I am out here talking and I'm out here doing my streams, that positivity will hopefully rub off on some other people that may be struggling during lockdown, because it's a weird time, and it's, you know, a lot of people have lost their jobs and things, and a lot of key workers are having to deal with a lot of rubbish at the minute as well. So, you know, the thing that I keep telling myself is that it'll pass, and it'll make us stronger from all of the hardship that we have gone through at this time. And, you know, it may seem like someone's doing really well online, but you kind of, you know, you don't know what they're going through as well. But I try and just share the positivity, because I don't think it would help if I'm, you know, posted like, oh, this is terrible, oh, this is awful all the time. You know, I just don't think that's going to help other people. That's not what I would want to see. I like to see people doing positive little things that keeps me going. So that's the kind of thing that I like to put out there as well. I mean, it's lovely to see like people chatting in the comments, like, oh, are you Dave? You all right? How's it going? How are the kids? And it's really sweet. It's become like a little hub, a little community, which is really what we need to keep us going, I think, at the minute that we're all kind of locked down on our own. To do little things like this, it's kind of like a gig vibe, a gig sort of community, and it's in a way that we can access at the minute. So I think it's a really great thing to do. I like streaming. I mean, once this is over, I'd actually like to do a few gigs as an acoustic act. Maybe, you know, do a few gigs here and there, because I've really enjoyed doing this, and it has brought me back to my roots, and it's given me a little bit of a confidence boost as well, because, you know, it's like people are enjoying it. It's enough just me and a guitar, no smoke and mirrors, no fancy outfit. It's just me, and it's personal, and it's intimate, and that's really lovely that we can share something like that. So yeah, I'd like to, once this is over, maybe do an acoustic gig, who knows. To be honest, when I first started doing it, like, I didn't do it to create, like, you know, I wasn't trying to promote myself. I wasn't trying to, like, get a big following from it or anything like that. I was literally just doing it because I enjoy it and because it helps me through, and I like chatting to people online and seeing everyone popping up and the nice comments. Like, I genuinely just enjoy it. So the fact that other people enjoy it too is just, it's great. It's really great. And another thing that I did kind of want to talk about with it is kind of keeping the integrity of the art form as well. Like, I think people, I'm not saying that everyone, but, you know, a few people have started to think, like, why should we pay for art? Why should we pay for music? But this kind of levels the playing field, because all of the big artists are doing the same as the grassroots artists. They're just sat in front of a camera singing as well. So it kind of, to do things like Patreon and things like that, it's allowing grassroots artists like me to actually do this as, you know, as a job. And fingers crossed that I can keep doing that, because this is all I want to do. This is all I want to do, is play music. I love it, and it's given me the opportunity to do that, which is great. Success isn't something I would say that, like, I strive for. I just want to be happy. You know, like, I just want to make a living off my music, and that takes a lot of hard work, even to just make a living. And I'm 25 now, and I'm just barely at the point where I might be able to do that soon. So it's taken a long time. Like, I've been doing this since I was like 15, 16. I had fake ID so I could play in bars that I shouldn't have been playing at, because I just wanted to sing so badly. It's taken that much grind, but I wouldn't say that, you know, I wanted to be famous or successful. I just want to be healthy and happy and comfortable, and I want to do that through something that I love, which is singing. So yeah, that's just me being totally honest about it. Like, I mean, yeah, I like rock music. I think it's cool. I seem to play in a lot of rock bands. So yeah, I'm happy. You know, I listen to every sort of genre, to be honest. Like, I don't just listen to rock. I like pop music and synthwave and metal and everything in between. So I just listen to, personally, I just listen to music that makes me feel something. So if it makes me feel something, then it's all good. It's all good here. I'm not genreist. Tune in every Sunday on Facebook. Even if you haven't got a Facebook account, you can tune in and just watch it through Facebook. Just have a little look at my mailing list. Possibly I could link, if you could link that somehow, somewhere. Because if you sign up to that, and then that'll give you updates on when I'm doing my ticketed live shows, which are special one-off shows that you can never watch again. A Patreon, if you could take a look at that, it would be much appreciated. And I'm also doing kind of private one-on-one shows for people, which will be this sort of thing, like either like a Zoom call or a like a private YouTube link where people can request songs for me to sing for them. And you can inquire about that over email if you wish. I'm doing half an hour slots, an hour slots, so maybe you could buy it for a special occasion because we're all stuck in at the minute. So I'm thinking, like, if someone's got a birthday while we're in lockdown, I did a live stream on my birthday. That cheered me up. So you could buy a live stream, a personal live stream, where I can sing songs that you want me to or genres that you want me to. And that'll be a nice little birthday gift or an anniversary gift, something a bit more special while we are in lockdown and we can't get out and do go to gigs and things. So
That's brilliant.
yeah, that's about it, I think.